Oh, it's a good day, stay live.
Michelle Abraham has everything you need to know, from local eats and celebrity interviews to trending topics and more. Right now on Good Day State Line.
Hi, and welcome to Good Day State Line. It's Thursday, April 27th. We're kicking tonight's show off with the latest contestant unmasked on The Masked Singer last night, Lou Diamond Phillips. Hey, Lou, how are you?
I am excellent. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, thanks for being here. So you looked like you were having the best time ever on the show last night. How was your experience being the Mantis on The Masked Singer?
It was wonderful. I mean, it was fantastic. I mean, the costume, it's crazy. You're going to have to get, your game face on and go, all right, I'm going to deal with, how heavy this is and how bulky it is. And they gave you a dry suit, which at first I said, I don't need that. No, you need it because, I think I sweated out a gallon, every single time I performed. But once you get on stage, man, it really is. It's like being on stage. It's like being on stage in a concert or a musical, both of which I've done. And it's just a blast. It's like me doing comedy. I don't get to do it that often. So whenever I have a chance, I really, really enjoy it. I don't get to sing that often. And even though I don't call myself a singer, I have a blast doing it, So I'm kind of a karaoke guy.
Yeah, well, me too, but I think you're a lot better than I am after watching you last night. Were you surprised that none of the panelists guessed you? They were shocked when they found out who you were.
That was hilarious. I mean, that was hilarious, especially knowing that every single one of those people knows me in real life. When I was doing Prodigal Son, we ended up doing a lot of press together, being Fox shows. And I've known Jenny for a while. Nicole and I actually performed together in a charity for the Filipino relief after hurricanes that Apple to App of the Black Eyed Peas did. So, Ken and I knew each other. So, I mean, it was hilarious that they didn't go there and guess me, but they guessed all around me. People like Kevin Bacon and Dennis Quaid. And it's like, okay, they're in the vicinity,
I know you were inspired by your daughter to do this show. She's a big fan, right?
This is her favorite show. She absolutely loves this show. They'd asked me a time or two before, and schedules never permitted. This time, the stars aligned. And I literally, because it is her favorite show, I had to ask permission, to come on. And she was like, "Oh, Dad, don't ruin my show." But she wrapped her head around it, and we had a really good time. We had a really good time on the journey. And she felt like she was in on the secret, so it became something very special.
That's so fun. Now, I don't know if you can tell me this, but we're wondering over here, does Nick Cannon know who you guys are before you're unmasked? Because it feels like he does.
No.
No?
No, Nick did not know. As a matter of fact, Nick was as surprised as the judges. Okay. He finds out literally right before the unmasking. They hand him a card, and he's like, "What?" So that was genuine surprise and affection from him as well, which I found very touching.
Yeah, that's so fun. Okay, last question. So you and Keenan Allen were unmasked last night. Medusa still in the competition. Do you have any guesses who she might be?
I really don't, to be honest. I mean, given the clue package, I mean, she's obviously very international. Mm-hmm. She's kind of global. Some interesting things, goes by a different name. Yeah. So there's a lot of possibilities, but I do know the first time I heard her sing, I thought, oh my gosh. All right, so this is the singer. Yeah. I'm an actor who sings, and Keenan was an athlete who sings. This was a real singer, and so I had no illusions about getting past her. But I wish her a lot of luck because she's fantastic.
That's awesome. Well, we think you did an awesome job. Thank you so much for spending some time with us today.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
The Masked Singer is on Wednesday nights right here on Fox 39. We'll be right back to learn about the Student Management Group Exchange Student Program after your Good Day Moments.